and welcome back to the House of the Stag YouTube channel. It's time to react to the official, full-length House of the Dragon trailer. It's been a while, we've been waiting for this for, I don't know how long. So without further ado, let's jump into it.
War is afoot.
The dream. It was clearer than a memory. And I heard the sound of thundering hooves, splintering shields and ringing swords. And I placed my heir upon the Iron Throne. And all the dragons roared as one.
Wow! That's completely new.
The matter urgent. That of your succession.
Who else would have a claim?
The firstborn child.
Rhaenyra. No queen has ever sat the Iron Throne.
The king has an heir, Daemon Targaryen.
I will not be made to choose between my brother and my daughter.
Rhaenyra's succession will be challenged. Knives will come out.
You are the king. Your duty is to take a new wife.
I have decided to name a new heir. I'm your heir.
War is afoot.
Do you think the Ram will ever accept me as their queen?
A woman would not inherit the Iron Throne, because that is the order of things.
When I'm queen, I will create a new order.
Your family has dragons.
They're really going there.
They are a power men should never have trifled with.
Damn!
If Rhaenyra comes into power,
Damn!
she can cut off any challenge to her succession.
I am to inherit the Iron Throne. She will block my way.
Our hearts remain as one.
Our hearts were never one. Have you never imagined yourself on the Iron Throne?
Where is duty? Where is sacrifice?
Now they see you as you are.
Of course they ended with a dragon breathing fire right at our faces. Wow, now, okay, first of all, that shot of Caraxes makes Drogon look like a Netflix adaptation. Like, that's insane. That's insane. And you notice, the people who've been following us for a while, who've been following this channel for a while, know that I'm not that big of a fan of dragons, and Jesus, does this look great, man. I can't fucking wait. Okay, let's break it down. I'm not going to go scene by scene, but I wanna focus on a few little parts along the way. I'll stop it whenever I want to talk about something. Let's do this, man. Now, first of all, the way they started it as well, like, I wasn't prepared. This right here, we've seen a few of those scenes before, or a few of those shots before, but this is actually Daemon Targaryen sitting there. He's waiting for the younger version of Rhaenyra. And I think that's where the voiceover from the original teaser trailer is from. Like that whole dreams didn't make us kings. I think he's going to advise her here. Now, these are obviously a few new shots of the tournament of Viserys' coronation, and they're really focusing on the battle between Criston Cole and Daemon Targaryen. So I think it's gonna be a similar situation with what we had in Game of Thrones Season 1. So I think it makes for a nice little parallel there. Now, this I really like. It's symbolic, and this is absolutely a book thing. Whoever bleeds on the Iron Throne kind of has it coming for him, and Viserys definitely has it coming for him. I won't go into any major spoilers today, but I mean, that's the main conflict. It's gonna be between the Blacks and the Greens, and it's about the succession of Viserys. This is also where the new throne shines, because the characters in Game of Thrones would have had to be stupid to cut themselves on the original throne. This, on the other hand, yeah, I can definitely see someone hurting themselves, sitting on that damn chair.
And all the dragons roared as one.
Now that's very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. I think that is the dragon pit. Probably. Most likely. I can see this being the dragon pit. I mean, the dragon is already heading there, and that could actually be Visenya's hill. I mean, it's on a hill, so would make sense. Okay, I mean, this could just be King's Landing. Could also be on the island of Driftmark. Who knows?
Consider the matter.
Now, these are the scenes that I look forward to the most. The quiet, less action-packed political scenes in the small council, for example. And I hope we will get a lot of those. We have Ryan Redwine there, we have King Viserys there, of course, the hand of the King Otto Hightower, Corlys Velaryon, that's the younger version of Rhaenyra, that's likely Lord Strong, that could be Grand Maester Orwell, and no clue who this character might be. But yeah, let's see. Let's continue.
Urgent. That of your succession.
Now the dialogue in this scene. Otto Hightower was pressing the question of succession over and over and over again to Viserys, to the point where it even got him exiled for a while. And I think they're going to explore it, probably. I mean, we have multiple timelines. It's in a linear way. It's done in a linear way. That much is confirmed in the latest article by the Hollywood Reporter. And yeah, but anyways, let's look at this tourney here. Okay, this, once again, I think this is in King's Landing. So yeah, this is definitely going to be the tourney for Viserys' coronation. So yeah, that's the Dragon Pit, that's the tourney. Obviously, the fight between Daemon and Kristen Cole will make for one of the highlights in this season. So yeah, let's roll it for a while.
Who else would have a claim?
The firstborn.
I love this armor. I absolutely love this armor. It really, in my opinion, kind of represents the artwork of, at least in a Targaryen way, of the Laughing Storm. And it looks way more similar to the way I was imagining the armor while reading Game of Thrones, reading A Song of Ice and Fire for the first time. Yeah. I like it. Yeah, we know those shots already. We know these. They got leaked a couple of months ago. It's Laenor Velaryon and Rhaenyra Targaryen. They're gonna get married, and yeah, you can expect a Marjorie Tyrell and Renly Baratheon type of marriage. I love the armor. And I also really like that these characters have multiple costumes. I don't think costumes were ever bad or anything in Game of Thrones. Especially like the Lannister armor and stuff like that were amazing, but if you think about a character like Jon Snow, for example, he was in that one costume for 3 seasons. And here we are, I mean, this is what, the 5th costume we see Daemon in? I really like it. I really, really like it.
As an heir, Daemon Targaryen.
I will not be made to choose between my brother and my daughter.
The little smile at the end there. Yeah, he wants to please everyone, and it's gonna be interesting to see how he will try to please everyone in the show. I mean, we know a few things about the character. We know that he's kind of responsible for this upcoming war, but George R. R. Martin said that House of the Dragon actually improved the character, that they made the character more tragic, and I think it's gonna be fantastic to see that. If you guys are familiar with Peaky Blinders, then you know that Paddy Considine is a fantastic actor, and I can't wait to see his portrayal in this one. Harold Westerling and young Rhaenyra Targaryen. Now, who's that down there? Oh, now, okay, obviously that's a way better shot. We can see a Tarly there. Kristen Cole in the middle, of course. Now, this is the part where I'm gonna embarrass myself. You guys are more than welcome to put it down in the comment section below and tell me all about it, man. I think it's the Brackens and the Blackwoods, but I'm not entirely sure. I don't want to embarrass myself here, so let's just keep going. Let's keep rolling it. Kristen Cole. Now, very interesting character. Very, very interesting character. Now, that is the typical story of a character that comes from nothing and in the end rises up to a very important position, and it's quite entertaining with Sir Kristen Cole. Whew, can't wait. I'm gonna repeat myself. I can't wait. Well, that's just genuinely how I feel. I can't wait. Now listen to this shit. That's another thing that really gets me hyped. Ramin Djawadi's new soundtrack. I can't wait for that. The man is a genius, and I love how he fuses some medieval music in there. It's not as much fantasy, at least for that one bit, obviously, but I can't wait for the new score for House Targaryen. I usually listen to this music whenever I'm writing a script for a bigger video or something. Always just manages to calm me down. I like it. That is Miss Arya, Daemon, Otto Hightower. From the trailer we know, from the previous trailers we know that Kristen Cole is with Otto Hightower here, and I think it's because of Daemon trying to steal a dragon egg from Miss Arya. Now if you're looking for big battles, that's it. That is the War for the Stepstones. Again, I won't go into any major spoilers or anything like that. Not yet anyway, but yeah, it has everything. It has everything that you would want out of a big battle. And if you look at the scale of that, yeah, it's gonna be big. Just to give out a little teaser, you can expect some dragon action, you can expect some sea battle action. That is gonna be the big battle of the season, way before we even get to the big drama, the big blacks against green thing. Now that's gonna be interesting to see if they will show us how dragons used to hatch. If we will bear witness to the birth of a dragon. I would love to see that. That would be a completely new thing, because you know, it was all magic with Daenerys, so. Now, that is amazing. That is incredible. Again, I'm not that big of a fan of dragons, but this shot is crazy. That is, of course, Caraxes, Daemon's dragon. Both rogues in their own way, and yep, he looks mean as hell, and I love it. Also love the colors on his wings. Damn. Yeah, really like it. Very interesting. Kristen Cole and Aemon Targaryen, the son of Alicent Hightower and Viserys Targaryen, and a very, 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 very controversial character. He's gonna be played by Ewan Mitchell, who played Osferth in The Lost Kingdom, if you're familiar with that great show. That's Kristen Cole here, and he trained Aemon, so makes a whole lot of sense to really try to develop their bond. I like that. Lots of focus on building up relationships. I really like that, and I hope it stays that way.
You never imagined yourself on the Iron Throne.
Rhaenys says she could never imagine Alicent on the throne. And yeah, so I guess not only is Rhaenyra beefing with Alicent, it's gonna be Rhaenys as well. Well, I'm up for it. I'm up for it. This is from the same battle that I was mentioning before. It's the War for the Stepstones, and it's that is Daemon on Caraxes raining fire on the so-called Triarchy. Now this right here is Craigis Drahar. He's one of the leaders of the Triarchy, and he's gonna play one of the villains in season 1 of the show. Okay, now we really know everything about this scene. We had screenshots, official photos, we had I think 2 or 3 different angles of the scene already. I think someone actually put it together already, and it makes for like a 5-second scene or whatever. Now we've seen it all. Yes, Alicent is rushing at Rhaenyra because of a altercation that involves Aemon Targaryen, her son, and yes, it's gonna be one of the highlights of the season. Not this scene, but the scene that caused this reaction by Alicent. It's gonna make for a very interesting scene. Now, another dragon. Who could this be? I think it's Vhagar, another of the more important dragons. I mean, we have around 20 of those. Some play a bigger part, some don't. But yeah, I'm not sure if it's Vhagar. It could also be Syrax. But given that the scene beforehand shows the altercation between Rhaenyra and Alicent, I'm leaning towards Vhagar because he's involved in something. I think it's Vhagar, but he can correct me. And that's gonna be it. Yeah, what is there to say? I like it. I really like it. Obviously they're trying to hype it up with a few quick shots and whatever. I'm not going to go full Detective Conan and look at each frame. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one. Please consider subscribing to the channel. We're at almost 1,000 subscribers now. I think we're 10 subs away or something like that. So yeah, would love to have you on. We're gonna be very, very busy all throughout the run of the show, of season 1 of the show. We're gonna have a weekly viewer Q&A, we're gonna have reviews, podcasts, and after House of the Dragon finishes, we might have some interesting guests that we will have on the podcast, but that's all I can say so far. Anyways, thank you for watching, take care, and see us later.